everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie Dison and I'm going to be showing you my first attempt of making massage candles. Since it is fall time and it's getting into the winter months soon, I figured this would be the perfect time to make massage candles. And I recently picked up this massage candle from Love Stuff. It's called Blazing Bits Black Cherry Massage Candle, and it looks like this. But it was $15. I've burned it a few times, as you can tell, and it looks sloppy, but I promise this is a good candle. It's worth the 15 bucks, definitely is. But I want to use this more often than I am, but I feel like it just costs a lot. So I figured if I could make my own version of this, then why not? And it'd be cheaper maybe, hopefully. And I won't have to go to Love Stuff as much just to get one. This one's black cherry, but the one I'm going to try to make today is going to be, I think, a cookie dough scent. Most of these products was from Barmelberry, I guess is what it's called. This is what the box looks like. I ordered a whole bunch of the stuff. All the stuff will be listed in my description box of what you need. I had to buy bigger quantities because you have to buy a little bit bigger quantities than the actual recipe calls for. But I mean, hopefully this works out and I'll just have more left over to use for future. And then I got one thing from Etsy. It's the actual essential oil because they didn't really have like sweet scents, and I wanted a sweet scent, maybe cookie or some kind of sweet scent. But I got chocolate chip cookies, and you have to make sure that it's skin safe. So that's why I had to go and get this one. But that's what that looks like. This was $10 alone. I think all the ingredients was like around $55. But like I said, I had to buy more than what I needed to create the recipe. But yeah, massage candles are really good for a skin safe. You could use them for so many different things. Obviously, you can use them for massages, like you could pour it on your husband's back or your loved one's back and give them a nice massage. That is really skin safe, and all the oils are good for your skin, and even the essential oil says skin safe on it. Make sure it says skin safe though, because I almost made the mistake of using a non-safe one, essential oil that I got for free from that big order. You could also use it for intimate massages. So, yeah. And what I really want to use it for is, since it is in the cooler months or whatever and just going to get colder, I want to be able to light this candle and then go take my bath or shower, and by the time I come out, my lotion oil will be all warm and stuff, instead of having to put cold lotion on after your bath or shower, and it just feels really, really nice and stuff. So in case you're wondering or afraid of blowing out the candle and pouring it straight on your skin, it is around 90 degrees right after you blow it out and pour it on you, so it's not going to burn you. But yeah, let's get on with this video. Alright, the first step is to put all your ingredients in a, except for the shea butter, all in a microwavable safe bowl or measuring cup. Alright, so I don't have one of those scales that measures out how much liquid you're actually putting in your measuring cup, but I looked it up online. So you're supposed to use 4 ounces of nature wax, and about 4 ounces is apparently like a half of a cup. So I got a measuring cup and I'm going to put it in my other like measuring cup, because you're supposed to put the nature wax and the cocoa butter and the avocado oil all in your measuring cup, ready to be put in the microwave. So I'm going to do that right fast. You're supposed to use 1 ounce of deodorized cocoa butter, and that should equal up 2 tablespoons. I can't really measure that out since it is such in a solid form, so there's my 2 teaspoons. I would guess I'm just gonna break off the corner, and that'll be 2 tablespoons or 1 ounce of it. I'm gonna say this is 2 tablespoons because I really can't measure it. And it says 4 ounces of avocado oil, so that's 1/2 cup. I hope I am measuring this stuff right. If not, oh well. Alright, now I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 45 seconds and then check it, and then just keep on going with it until it's all the way melted and there's no clumps whatsoever. And just kind of like every 45 seconds I'll use a spoon to mix it. Alright, if you hear what seems to be like a marble on the floor, and my cat's playing with a marble on the floor. But anyways, this is after 2 45s and then another 10 seconds. As you can see, it is in very good liquid form. And now I am supposed to add 5 ounces of shea butter. So that will be just a little bit over 1/2 cup. So this is my shea butter. So I don't know how I'm going to measure that out very well, but I'll try my best. I definitely need to get one of those scales that have like a measuring scale, because that would have come in so handy, because you can just put your ingredients in the measuring cup on top of the scale and it'll weigh it out each for you, and you just add on that way. Or you can zero it out and see what the measurements are each time you add something in. But, you know, I didn't realize that until I already bought all the stuff, and then I spent all the rest of my money before that point. So, oh well, we'll just try the best we can. Alright, I chipped it away until it pretty much fits. Now I'm going to break it up and put it in that hot oil. The reason why I am breaking it up and putting it in the hot oil and not just adding it as I put it in the microwave is because a lot of people say that you can get a real grainy effect to this if you don't add it later. Like if you put it in the microwave, it'll make it really grainy. So like a grit. So it's better just to add chunks and let it and stir it until it basically melts on its own. Plus this is really like soft butter, so it should do fine. But we're here to try it out. I love playing with these lotions. This is why I like this as like an arts crafty kind of hobby. Is because look at that. It's like icing on your hands. I mean, I rubbed in a lot already, so I'm just going to wipe this on paper towel. Like you see, and you're supposed to just stir it until it melts. Alright, it's all the way melted just by stirring and waiting for it to melt. Now I am going to check the temperature of it, and I want it around 99 degrees before I add the essential oil to it. Alright, it's about 110, so I guess I'll give it 5 more minutes and check again. Okay, so it is almost to 99 degrees. The reason why you want it to be at that temperature is because if you add your essential oil at this point, when it's okay, so when you pour it in the candles and it's too warm, it never gets that, you know, the white look to the candle. Like it will have more of a clear effect, if that makes any sense, instead of like a normal white look. Like this candle is obviously white, but it will have more of the yellow tint to it if you pour it too hot and let it cool down that way. I don't know. I don't really understand it, but that's the way that most people have said. So I'll let it cool down to 99 degrees. Now I am going to add the essential oil, which most of them said you would probably use, let's see, 1 ounce, up to 1 ounce, but you can use less, which is 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to add that. So that was about all of my essential oil that was in this one. It might have probably like a half of a tablespoon left in this one. And now I am going to mix it up a little bit. Alright, I stirred it in a little bit and I'm going to temp it again. So like I said, you want it around 99 degrees, but you definitely do not want it lower than 90 degrees. If you do, I don't know, it's just the ideal temperature to pour it before it hits below 90, because if you wait after then, it's already starting to set up in your pan. So I'm going to get the tins ready and the wicks, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got everything ready, so now I am going to pour them in there. Now that they're full, I'm going to go ahead and put my wicks in as straight as possible. Alright, I think mine are too long for it to be stable, so I'm going to cut them with scissors. Probably about where the top of the lid will be, and then set them in the middle.
Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave.
Alright, now they need 2 hours to fully cool off, so I will be back in a couple hours. Alright, so it is hours later. I tried to see what they look like after 2 hours of just sitting on this table in front of me. I actually waited a little bit longer than 2 hours, and they were still like really soft. So then I put them in the freezer for an hour, and now I have checked them, and they are solid, like they don't come out, but it's really soft, like softer than what I was wanting. Like you can tell it is just like melting, like that's a little too soft. But I didn't measure it right, and I knew I wasn't measuring it right, so I hope if I was to get a scale that this same measurements that I found and used today would work better, because I would actually measure them right. I mean, they're not like not usable, so it's just not as like I wanted it hard like this one. Like I wanted to be able to like have to light it to use it, you know. I wanted a harder wax. As you can tell, this is softer than a normal candle wax because you can chip it off pretty easily, but this is a lot waxier of a texture than the one I made. But I mean, I can use them. It's just a lot softer than I was wanting, but it's probably because I didn't measure it right. And I'm hoping leaving it out of the freezer, it doesn't go back to a liquid state. But I don't know. I'm going to light one of these and then show you that you can put it on your skin without hurting yourself. So there it is, all lit up. Okay, I'm gonna let it melt for like 5 minutes and I will be right back. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. So it went from looking like this to it being liquidy. You're not going to be able to tell. I'm going to blow the candle out so you can see a little bit better. But you can tell it is liquidy light now. And I'm going to pour it straight on my hand, but not on top of the other candles. Okay. And it's probably going to pour off of my hand, but that's normal. Oh, okay. So there it is. And it didn't feel as warm as I was expecting it to. Like, when I light this candle up, I guess because I wait longer before putting it on my hand. But yeah, it's not as warm as I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit warmer, but this ain't as warm, but it's, you know, warm because it's melted. But yeah, I used that, what scent was it? I used the chocolate chip cookies essential oil, and it does smell like chocolate chip cookies. So I smell like chocolate chip cookies now. I think I did pretty good. Like, I was expecting it to be a little too much like the one I bought, but I mean, to be honest, I mean, it is like, it's a candle because it's like not falling out. And it's doing its job where it melts and it can pour on your skin. So I guess I did really good, especially for not using the exact measurements. But yeah, next time when I use up all these candles that I have right now, I do plan on buying a actual measuring scale, and I know it will work better doing that, using measurements that way. If you are watching this video still, make sure you put some fall leaf emojis like you see right here. That way I can give you some bonus entries on my upcoming giveaway. That giveaway video was posted the 23rd. So yeah, you can still get bonus entries for that. Just put those leaf emojis in your comment below. And I did a red lip makeup look. It was the last video that was posted. If you're interested in seeing what my lips look like with a red lipstick, or how I would wear red lipstick, just watch my previous video. That was uploaded the 27th. This video is going to be posted September 30th. And I believe my next video that I will upload is going to be I'm going to make a list of my makeup inventory. I'm going to call it inventory, even though, I mean, I know I don't have as much makeup as a lot of people here on YouTube, but I do think I have a lot more than most girls that just buy makeup when they need it. I mean, the everyday girl, I think I own more than that. But then, you know, everybody has way different amounts of makeup. Some might think I have way too much. Some might think I have like practically nothing, especially compared to their own. But I mean, I have what I believe a little too much makeup for me personally. But yeah, I want to do a makeup inventory. That way I can base that off of what I need to use up and what I do not need to buy any more of, or if I was to buy some makeup, what would fill my inventory better, or my collection better. But anyway, a makeup inventory video or a makeup collection video is planned to be on my next upload, but I'm not quite sure because I have pre-recorded a lot of videos, so it could change in 2 weeks from now because I'm good for 2 weeks on my videos. But yeah, whatever the next video will be up the 4th, October 4th. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you do like this bath and body type of DIYs, then just give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you like these types of videos. I love personally doing this. It's any type of bath or body care DIY stuff I love doing, but I just don't really too much like recording them that often or venturing out and buying it normally, but I did just recently pay off my car, so I do have a little bit of extra cash now, so I can get more creative and, you know, play around with my YouTube channel and play around with this different little craft stuff. So yeah, if this video gets 30 thumbs up, I definitely will do more. I actually have like a little list of what I would like to try, and the next thing I want to try is like make a cold press soap, like make a like how to make a cold press soap video. So yeah, if y'all really like this video, then I might do that maybe next month. But yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you buddies next time. Bye.